Okay, it's been over 5 hours. We still haven't made it to base camp. And I can definitely tell you, people are feeling it.
What I've been telling you, it's nothing like it seems. It's what I've been telling you. Oh, you'd learn what I mean if you came. But the risk, are you willing to take? Fashioned to run, oh, and we'll go farther than we've been. The journey waiting to start. Imagine us going far.
Can't even see K2 right now. Oh. Hey bros, how are you guys this morning?
Hey Dad.
Yeah.
Which glove do you have? My right one or my left one?
I don't know.
Because I found this in my sleeping bag.
Is that your glove?
Yeah, I literally...
You know what I told Mom last night?
What?
I said, you need to check his sleeping bag. I bet you his gloves in his sleeping bag.
So I did this. I checked it 6 times. And I'm just like sleeping in my sleeping bag. And then I just feel a glove. And I'm like...
Okay. Well, Aiden lost his glove last night, but he found it. You can ask your mom. I told your mom last night. I said, you need to check his sleeping bag. I bet you it's in his sleeping bag. He already checked, but you need to recheck it. It's so funny. Okay, so, you guys, today's the day. We're heading to K2 today. This is the day we've been planning for a long time.
So are we going to camp there?
No, I'm just going to go there and come back.
How long is it to there?
Well, like every single trek on this particular, like every single part of this particular trek, I have no idea, because it's always depending on if the trail is the same, how everyone walks, but I assume it's going to be around 4 to 5 hours there and the same back. So it's going to be a long day, probably 10 hours.
Are we going to carry anything?
Yeah, I need you to carry a couple things in your backpack, and then we got to make sure we carry mid layers and some warm stuff for the way back in case it gets cold.
Yeah, put another layer on my pants.
Okay, and then, but yeah, you're gonna carry a backpack and I'm gonna carry a backpack. Because I'm gonna bring the drone, and we're gonna bring some snacks.
But it's going to be lighter than my backpack right now.
It should be lighter than your backpack currently is.
Okay.
Yeah, it better be. So anyway, I need you to empty everything out of your backpack and then hand it to me.
Okay.
Beeman, how you doing this morning?
Fine.
You good?
Yeah.
You just bundled up? You stayed warm last night?
No.
You didn't?
No.
How did you not stay warm? What did you do differently?
Nothing. It's just colder here.
Really? I thought it was about the same temperature here. All right. Well, we're going to have to make sure we double up on mid layers. And then when we get to Gondagore Law, you guys are going to have to wear like every piece of clothing you have. Because it's going to be this cold at nighttime and no sleeping bags. All right, you guys excited?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on all my clothes now.
Well, we're going to start trekking, so it's going to get hot. So you got to make sure you can take some stuff off.
Okay.
Just like yesterday. It gets hot during the day, and then it's freezing at night. And that's the glacier life. All right, so we got to eat some breakfast, and we got to head on out. All right, today's the day. All right, and we're off. And we're hoping that the time we get there, that there will actually be a K2 that we can view. Because right now, there isn't.
Today's the big day.
Today is the big day. This is the day.
Why will Gondagore Law be so cold?
Because it's going to be in the middle of the night and higher altitude than this, and so that means it's going to be colder in the middle of the night, and there's not going to be any anything to break the wind, because we're going to be at the top of a pass.
What is a pass?
It's like the lowest way over a mountain,
Yeah.
or the lowest way to pass over a mountain.
Yeah, if you look at a couple mountains and you look at the lowest way to get past them, that'll be your pass.
And we're going there?
Yeah. It's a cool path.
Yeah.
There's a trail.
Yeah, so Wahid is way down there because he's looking for a trail, because on glaciers the trails are never the same because the glacier's always changing. So
You truly need a guide.
yeah, you have to have a guide. Who knows? There's no way you can do it yourself. You get lost, or who knows? I mean, hopefully you wouldn't get swallowed up in a cavern, but I have heard stories. But anyway, we're just chilling here until we hear from Wahid. And the thing about glaciers, we've been sleeping on them the last few nights, and they're constantly like adjusting, so you can hear like cracks and then and you feel a rumble.
Is that what that is? I
Yeah.
thought those were those were avalanches.
No, like, well, some of them are avalanches, but a lot of the time we hear like a really sharp crack, and then you feel a rumble afterwards. It's the glacier shifting and cracking, all that. It's a little bit freaky, yeah, honestly. And we can see K2 is still not showing itself. In fact, it's gotten worse. So,
Yeah, I think the wind is blowing this way, so we've got a whole swath of dark clouds coming.
yeah. So anyway, Wahid's coming back. Let's go ahead and walk down there, B-Man.
Oh, I'm the truck.
You have to slide it along it.
That would be so awesome to see this view if there was no clouds on K2.
Yeah.
All right, let's play curling.
We can play hockey here.
Yeah, it's not strong enough to.
I think
straight.
Okay.
That's
Okay, that could have been bad.
yeah. Can you back away from it? Oh,
Okay, you did get wet, so hopefully you're not gonna get too cold.
I don't feel wet.
Okay, you got a little bit wet on your butt. Woo! A little sketchy. Well, hands and feet, as best we can.
It looks easier once we get closer.
Yeah.
It looks harder when Peyton's doing it.
The car's gonna help you. Whew. I think going down is gonna be a little harder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little crazy. Okay, so from here on out, there's a better trail.
Yeah.
From here back,
No,
no trail. That's good news, B-Man.
Yeah.
See how close it is?
Yep.
I mean, it's so close. We'll be there in 6-7 hours, easy. I'm kidding, kidding. I hope so.
I really don't know. Personally, I like it when there's no gaping ice crevice that you could fall down and die in. That's just a few feet to your left.
Yeah.
It's just a personal opinion.
Rob me of courage, my heart's a natural ghost. It's been too long, let's get away from the cold. Where would you go? I'll take you there, it's a long way to anywhere. I will not wait or worry, knowing that life's a hurry. If all we have is breath, my love, our bodies taken from the dust. There's no time to waste, my dear. We're only here so many.
Okay, looks like the clouds are lifting. Just about the time we're gonna make it. That's pretty amazing. Inshallah, I think they say here in Pakistan. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I think it's fitting. Inshallah. But that's pretty nice. Man, if it clears up right when we get there, talk about magical. We'll see. But a man can hope.
There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Beverly Hills.
Whew.
It's very crunchy.
It is. It's crunchier than Grandma's fried chicken. Actually, dirt and mud. That's interesting.
This is probably really fresh water.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna get some.
Testicles are refreshing.
Are you licking one?
Yeah. I'm biting it.
Gotta admit, I like this more than walking on all those mini boulders.
Yeah.
It's a lot flatter too. Why can't we just take this all the way back? Look, they basically made us a trail.
Yeah. Nice trail too.
Yeah, this is my kind of trail. This ice crunching is so loud, can't even hear anybody talk. So yes, it really is that loud. Okay, it's been over 5 hours. We still haven't made it to base camp. And I can definitely tell you, people are feeling it. This is challenging for even the most experienced trekker, no doubt about it. We have to make it there, and we still have to make it all the way back. So, the B-Man's been awesome though. The A-Man's been great. And those power packs we talked about in our equipment video, oh man, do they help out. That and Snickers bars. So, if you got plenty of Snickers bars, you got plenty of power packs, you take it slow and steady, plenty of rest, lots of hydration, should be able to make it. But it'll still destroy you. And now we got to go up this hill, and then we're hoping that once we get up there, we actually see the base camp, at least in a distance. Oh geez, this is rough. Okay. Well done, B-Man. That was a tough one. Nope, we got over the hill and just more trail. And B-Man he found himself some chalk.
That did it.
You're breaking it into little pieces?
Yeah, I got a piece. Great.
Alright, well you can now chalk stuff. Yeah, found a big old chunk of chalk. That's cool. And so we continue. Alright, B-Man, wait a second. Let me put this camera away and I can help you.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Okay, just keep going this way. I'll try to go down here. And I'll slide a lot. And here we are. Okay. Okay. Just gonna keep going straight along this ridge here, or straight along this side of the ridge.
Oh, that's even bigger chunk. There.
Alright. Hey, down here's a little bit easier, B-Man.
Okay.
Right here. Yeah, much easier right here. Oh man, this is a trek. And the 5,000 plus meter altitude does not make it super awesome. Hey K2, how you doing up there, man? Yeah, you're looking pretty awesome. How about throwing us a bone and moving that base camp a little closer or something? Jeez. Yeah. That's where the Yeti lives, brah. Yeah. Walk down here, straight to me. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. That's almost. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. 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 Straight down there. Easy peasy from here on out. Just a couple of rough spots. Okay. You okay? Yeah? Nothing hurt? Okay. Sorry. Should have had a better grip on you. Okay, I'm about done with this trek. I'm about ready to call it in on this trek. I'm about ready to give this trek its win and call it a day. Because, oh my goodness. All right. See, we're going straight down here, B-Man. See all the people down there? This trek is so deceiving. It's so deceiving how long it is.
Yeah.
This will be the biggest trek of our trip, I guarantee it.
Yes.
I was just getting ready to comment that I can't see anybody, and then up pops Aiden's head with a big old boulder in his hand, and he's throwing it into what I presume is an ice bath. That's funny. All right, there's Wahid, and we now have a path to go. Oh, we went the long way?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find the trail because it got all disrupted? Yeah. Okay, well, no wonder it's taking so darn long to get here. Okay, okay.
I'm barely getting by. Got a heavy load that's trying to break my mind. Can you tell me what you see? Maybe help me up this wall that's been blocking me. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. I'm feeling like a ghost on the inside. There's an emptiness. Oh, oh. Can you tell me what you know? Calm my brain. Tell my heart not to explode. Hey, hey, getting closer every day. Getting closer every day.
Oh, good. I don't know if that's crazy or I just don't know anymore. That's a nice icicle you got there, bro. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, man. That was a good hill. And looks like we have a glimpse of base camp. Way off in the distance.
Super cool.
At the cemetery of the people is die, you know?
Huh?
Oh, right up there, that silver thing?
Yeah.
That's the
Memorial?
memorial. Ah. All right. Our first sighting of the, I guess the K2 base camp monument. Oh man, K2 base camp. Year and a half of planning and almost come to fruition. Unless we turn back now. Wait, hold on. You want to? We don't have to go any further. I mean, we have seen it. Isn't that good enough?
How about you pay attention to the hide? And I'll keep going.
There's a animal hide down there. Okay, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. We're just giving options, you know, being flexible. All right, fine. We'll go to K2 base camp. All right, well, some periodic litter over here. Not as extreme as coming up to the camp. Still way too much. All right, I'm done harping on the litter. You guys got my point. I'm gonna try to enjoy the rest of it. Because there is this gorgeous mountain showing itself right now. We are just steps from the base camp. Wow, these are really cool. These are very cool.
They're not going to be here much longer.
Wow. Here's base camp. Thank you. Wow. Finally.
Good weather as well.
Yeah. It's wonderful when you can see the peak when you arrive. Hey, come here, bro. Come here. Get on over here. You made it, bro. Come on. Give me a big hug. Congratulations. Well done. Man, I'm proud of you. You did it. Come here, buddy. Hook it up. Time to give Pop some hugs. Well done, buddy.
Yeah.
Are we in the camera here?
Yeah, we're in the camera. I can see.
Well done, buddy.
Hey, big man. My turn.
Really proud of you, man.
Okay.
That was not easy at all.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm really proud of you. Okay, so I brought some snacks. Aiden, would you reach into your bag and grab out that bag?
What bag?
It's a bag of Cliff Bars and stickers. Anybody interested in Cliff Bars and Snickers?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All right, because I brought some.
One or that?
Your bag.
There's my camera.
We got Cliff Bars for all 8 of us.
Why are you so hyped about Cliff Bars and Snickers?
Because what better way to celebrate K2 than some Cliff Bars?
Yeah, I kind of swear.
Did Wakar have what stickers?
Oh no, that one's not bad.
So, the 4, 5.
He already got one.
You got it.
He got one. Okay, good. So I got. So who didn't? Oh, I didn't get one. Okay, good. All good.
You have.
Not yet.
Thank you.
Did you get one?
No.
I got more, so you can have it. Yeah.
These are Cliff Bars. These are the famed Cliff Bars.
Yeah. I thought what better way to celebrate K2 landing? K2 Base Camp landing the Cliff Bars.
There is no better.
Yeah, the Cliff Bars and a
Bars are
Snickers. Come on.
Amazing.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally saving these. Plus they weigh so much. We eat, the more that we eat, the better for the porters.
Yeah.
Okay, so hey, look. So Aiden's got a geocache, and he's gonna hide it here for anybody that wants to try to find it. He's got some special prizes. He put it together about a month ago. So do you want to give a hint of where you're going to place it?
It's gonna be like around that.
Okay, so it's going to be around the pillar. Okay, good luck. All right, well, we just took our pictures. B-Man flew the drone here. He did a wonderful job. And we're heading back. And it'll probably be dark. So, we'll see how it goes. Look at this.
Please sit. Come here, sir.
Hold on. Okay, so this is a cup of chai. Okay, I need to sit down.
Please, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. So this is a cup of chai tea because we're caught in the dark on our way back from K2 Base Camp. But why should we suffer? Our cook, Abdullah here, he said, you know what? I'm bringing those guys some tea.
Sugar or without sugar?
No sugar, please. This is fine. Thank you.
Without sugar.
So we're still about an hour, I guess, away from camp.
Some biscuit.
Oh my goodness, this is a new one. Well, we're already cut out here, so we might as well have some tea on a glacier. Yeah, I wasn't gonna film on the way back, but this is just too unique. Don't you think so?
Yes.
I don't want to hit your face too much, but there you go. There's Amy. The B-Man is over there.
Salty.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, thank you. This is all I need. Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you. I can't believe you brought tea all the way out here. Wow. Well, there you go. Talk about service.
वो नीचे पहुंच गए हैं।
वो बस पहुंच गए। हाँ, वो तीनों पहुंच गए। पहुंच तो किधर गए? रास्ते में थे। अब तक पहुंच गए।
भले उठ जीवन।
हाँ, अब तक तीनों वो पहुंच गए। भले लंबू तो बस ज़्यादा 20 मिनट पड़ता लंबू।
Alright, well, I'll follow up with you guys here in a minute when we get back, which is going to be hours for us. Hopefully not too long. Okay, here we are. We're in our tent. Finally, the boys are in their tent. Everybody's warm, which is good. We were in the dark for about 3 hours. Yeah, I think 3 hours. Wow, that was intense. I didn't think we'd be in the dark for that long. Luckily, I bought my headlamp and the guide, and everyone was prepared, and so I'm just trying to sink all in. That was intense. It was just very intense. All that crazy stuff that you saw us having to cross in the beginning of the day, we had to cross all of that in the dark. So that was pretty sketchy. There was some pretty sketchy stuff. But luckily, Wahid and the porters came out. Wahid was there, but he sent from more porters, and they came out, and they basically took us hand in hand. Took Amy and B-Man hand in hand just to make sure there was no issues, because those guys are like mountain goats. Didn't make it any less nerve-wracking by any means. It was still extremely nerve-wracking, but it was an experience. I mean, we made it to K2 Base Camp. That's really cool.
And we made it back safe.
And we made it back safe, and it was a couple spills, couple spills in the whole thing, but
that's that one.
Okay, so a couple of little slips and falls. Not even really any scrapes or anything. So everybody's fine. Just
cold and
exhausted.
I mean, that was 12 and a half hours. And I just, go a little earlier, because once you get caught in the dark, it just adds on. For every hour earlier, you're saving 2 or 3. If we would have went an hour and a half earlier, we probably would have not been caught in the dark. We left at 8. That was kind of bad planning on our part, But you never know. You just never know what you're going to run into, because the trails aren't very established. So you could say, okay, well, the trekking company should know better or whatever. Well, there's too many variables. You can't. It doesn't play.
It's on a glacier. It changes every day.
Yeah, it's like, unless they want to cut trails into the side of the mountain, it's just going to keep on changing. So, like they do on EBC, on the Everest Base Camp Trek, you don't really go on the glacier itself. It's on the side. I think a little bit on the glacier, but this is all glacier. So, anyway, it's a lot to take in right now, just because it was intense. It was like, I don't know what else to say about it, but props to those guys for getting us back safely. I could not imagine doing. That was the most intense trek we ever did, by far. And we made it to K2 Base Camp.
Yep.
We did it. So, but what I don't know is this our biggest challenge yet?
I don't know.
We're going to find out in a couple days, because I don't know. We'll see if we want to trek again tomorrow. We're going to wake up late and kind of play it by ear. We got about a 4 or 5 hour trek to Alley Camp. And then after that, it's the Big Daddy. Well, we think it's the Big Daddy. This trek we just did today to K2 Base Camp and back might have been the Big Daddy, but we'll see. So we really just don't know. This one is, waking up at 2 a.m. with ropes, in the snow, going over a pass. So
I'm actually a little bit excited about that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I'll be more excited tomorrow when I've slept.
Okay.
Just because it's nerve-wracking enough to do this kind of trek by yourself, but then when you have your children there, it was a bit out of my comfort zone. I got to be honest. It was a little too much. Once you're committed, and you're gonna do everything you can to finish and complete in the most safe way possible. But if I had the choice to do it again, oh man, it would give me pause. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So hopefully this video will give you enough information to see what you're getting yourself into. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm so proud of everybody. Everybody kicked ass. I'm just really proud of the dudes over there, because they made it. They're freaking tough. They didn't complain at all. They just did it. It was just okay. So team players. I'm just a proud dad. Just a super proud dad. So anyway, before my eyes get too misty here, I need to shut this camera off.
Good night.
Good night.